Powered here at Kiteboarding.com. We've got the new Naish 2015 bar. They call it the Fusion bar. Now, the coolest thing about this bar is they finally have redone their bar. They've redone their chicken loop. They redid everything. Talk about like a major overhaul. They have done a great job. This would, to me personally, is one of the top bars out there in the industry. Now, let me show you why. Now, one thing that I do like is I like the below the bar chicken loop. This is what they're calling their new smart chicken loop. It is based on their old design, but they've redone the whole thing. It's not just this big, huge block of stainless steel cut and milled. It is a molded centerpiece, and talk about lighter weight. They've reduced the weight. It's not just a piece of tube here for your chicken loop. This is a molded piece of rubber. Everything is designed specifically around having your locking chicken loop. This has little indentions in here to keep this from ever moving. If you want to stay unlocked, it will stay unlocked. It will stay in that position, or you can twist that around. Now, it has a push-away chicken loop here like everyone else, but internally in this, it is all cut out. I'm just going to show you, all cut out, molded piece of metal in here, really nicely done. They got rid of all that extra that is not needed, cleaned it up, coated it to reduce any of the rust and corrosion that can happen in here, and it has the standard very easy lock system. Put your thumb in there, slide it back down, and locks it off. Your safety line runs around the outside here, very nicely done, very clean. The locking down of your sheeting strap here works very well. That is really nice. I love how simple. Simplicity is one of the things I really like. The other thing is up here in the front, they still use their swivel. You have your safety pull, so it's got one line safety pull. You can change these if you want. Keeping this clean is very important, but they do work very well. So you can see how clean the system is here in the center. I love that. I love there's no sheeting out here. Everything stays clean and clear. So that's the new one and what they've done in there. It's really nice. All molded parts, not just rubber tubing slipped over a line. Now, the other thing they did was the bar. What they've done is a very thin, narrow bar, because a lot of people, you'll find yourself, you're riding at your front knuckles here. You're not always just deftly gripping this bar. It's a very light pressure, very comfortable. They have a memory foam underneath here, a nice little bump, so the black is on your left here, and then you reach around and it fits right up in there. Really nice and comfortable. Another thing that I really like is what happens here is the very front of the bar, where it goes in here, you're going to get wear and tear. This is replaceable. You can pull out these little stainless steel screws and put in a very new center in here, which wears and tears all the time. I don't care what bar it is out there, if they only run metal in here, it will make this sharp, and when you get that sharp edge, you can't do anything about it. You have to replace the whole bar. They've got this replaceable. Now, they finally replaced their bar ends. These are fantastic. I love how easy they bend over. The fitting stays there, so when you roll your lines, they don't fall off, and it's so awesome. I love this, how they just fold in. You can fold your bar up. Everything is really nice and simple and clean. They've done a great job. They thought of everything on here. Now, the other thing, you know how you always have your elastics at the end? What they've done now, instead of these just dangling out here, I'm going to have to hold it, and they're just sitting out here at the end like this all the time. You're trying to roll your lines and they get in the way, and then you're looking for them because they're locked into your lines. Not anymore. The bungee comes all the way up through the float, and these ends lock into place right there. You can see how clean that is. They don't come out of there, so I'm rolling my lines. They're always going to be there and ready to go. It's just those little tiny things that make it so nice. And when they do, they fit right in to the ends here too. Perfectly fitting in there. Now, the other cool part is the adjustable bar. This will do two adjustments on here. You got your 20-inch and your 18-inch. By simply pulling out the base, which usually kind of locks in because this is all rubber, locks into metal, but it's also adjustable down here. So no knots out here on the ends to get tangled around or mess with. All your knots are right here. It's got what I would call a micro adjustment. You can easily lock it back into place, put it down inside of here. If you want to twist this and make your bar bigger, it basically moves the foam, the line inside, it goes out a little bit. It's a little bit of I'm not sure if it's bells and whistles a little bit there, but it will work. It just changes the pull point and the positioning inside of here. Is what they're saying. whatever. I think it's easy adjustable, making sure to keep this clean. But these are all replaceable. All these pieces. Keep this clean, keep the sand out of there. Fly lines, they've always had great quality, very high dense Dyneema lines. I really like them. All color coded to match each of the kite. Just a fantastic, all the way around, one of the top bars in the industries to me. If you're looking for a below the bar sheeting system, you can't beat this Naish bar. I just love how clean it is. Anyway, that's Jeff Howard here with a 2015 Naish Fusion bar. It's one bar to fit everything. Make it simple and clean. Thank you very much.